I have a problem. It is nearly Valentine's Day, and I don't have a card for my boyfriend, which will not do. So, today we're going to make one, and I'll bring you along with my process. Eli, if you're watching this, you know you're not supposed to be. Now, I don't have a plan, I don't have much of an idea of what I'm going to be doing, but I have pink paper and glitter glue, and I'm not afraid to use it. So, let's go. Alright, so I realized that I didn't welcome you to the channel at the start of this video like I normally do. So, welcome to the channel, welcome to the video. I'm gonna be using the Canson watercolor paper as the base for this card because, quite frankly, I wasn't very impressed with it. And I have this whole pad of paper that I need to use up somehow. So, we're gonna be using this. So, this will be the base of the card. And I'm thinking to use up the rest of it, I might make a sketchbook and make a video about that, because I do think it's plenty good enough for like a sketchbook for more casual stuff. It's just not nice enough for finished work to me. If you do really lightweight stuff, it'll be fine. But I just wasn't really impressed with the ability to layer on it without it reacting all weird. Alright. Here we go. Nice card base. It's ooh, that's gonna be like a 10-inch tall card. Alright. 10-inch, 9-inch, something like that. But yeah, so this will be our card base, and then for all of the decorative stuff, got some ancient glitter glue, so it truly ancient, but this stuff just never seems to go bad, so that's great. I've got some very pretty origami paper. It comes in all these different colors you see here, and there's a pink one, there's also an orange one, that might be really cute on a card. And then I've just got like some miscellaneous paper. I've got some red construction paper. I've got this thing that I ripped out of something. I've got this like brown, it was like packing paper, but it's like a very pretty reddish pinkish brown, so that might be nice. I've got some like scrapbook paper, that's nice. And I have an ancient chocolate bar wrapper. See? Yeah, I hoard paper because I like to do bookbinding, and it's always nice to have some pretty paper just lying around. So I know I said that I don't really have a plan, but I do have like a vague idea in my head, and honestly I think I'm just gonna wing it. So my idea is a collaged book on the front with like layered paper to show the pages and stuff. I've got some spare watercolor paper here to use as white paper because why not? It'll add lots of dimension. And then I think, because it's such a dimensional decoration, I think I'm going to use one of the heavier papers because I think that will hold up better. I think I like this one better for this project. So I'm going to cut out like an angled rectangle, 2 angled rectangles to layer on top of each other, and then another one that's skinnier for the spine. I think I want it like that big. Yeah, that looks about right. That's really squeaky. I think it's because the paper's kind of waxy. Whatever. That's like the shittiest rectangle I've ever seen. I'm just gonna cut it out. I do better like that anyway. That's a kind of extreme book angle. Whatever. I used to do a lot of paper crafts as a kid. Did anyone else used to do that? I mean, I know other people used to do that, but like, did any of you used to do that? Because I did a ton of them. My stepmom still complains about all the itty-bitty pieces of paper that she used to find around the room I stayed in when I would go and visit. That's pretty nice, yeah? I'll just use that as a guide. But yeah, I did all kinds of stuff with paper and glue and what have you. And it was really fun. In another lifetime, I could have been a collage artist, probably. Oh, does anyone else watch Art with M? She does those gorgeous collages, those paper collages with the paper she decorates herself. She gives it lots of like texture with paint and stuff, and it's so pretty. Might need to change the angle of that. But she does amazing work. That is definitely one of my favorite art channels on YouTube, Art with M, because her videos are just so cheerful and relaxing. Her art has a lot of character. So this is the back piece. I'm gonna mark that so I don't get them confused, because it is now very different. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. And then I just need a rectangle that's this long. Cut it out a little bit big because you can always remove paper, but you can't really add it back on. I'm kind of in a hurry to get this done because this is the last day that he will be out of the house for a significant period of time, and I do want this card to be a surprise. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so we've got this and this. I think I'll glue this one down now so that it's dry when I'm doing all the layering. The lid of my glue broke ages ago. Shitty old paintbrush. We'll just use a bit of this to put the glue on. There we go. Kind of in the middle, but a little bit high up. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. So, we need some rectangles of white in kind of this. We want them to nest kind of nicely inside the covers. Alright, and then we're just going to cut out a couple of these. Alright, so I've got like 5 of these, and I'm just going to layer them kind of so you can see each little page like that. And then I'm gonna cut off all this stuff at the bottom because I don't want it to stick out weird. Kind of realizing that I did this wrong, and it's like, it's not unsalvageable by any means. Don't even really need to do much to fix it, but I do need to think more than I thought I would, and isn't that just how life goes? I'm just gonna wedge a little bit more glue under these pages at the bottom, because I only really got it at the top. There we go. And then I'm gonna try and see if I can't still make this cover work, because we're at a much more extreme angle than I was initially planning on. Come on. I might need to recut the spine. I don't know. Oh, no. That actually still kind of works. Like, it looks a little rougher, but I still think that looks really cute. Or do I do it like that? Wait, which way was up on the spine? Or does it look exactly the same either way? It looks the same either way, and I'm just freaking out over nothing. Okay. Just gonna go in a pretty straight line. Alright. That looks pretty good, actually. I like that. I'm gonna need to snip off this little corner of white over here. That's a little better. Sorry if it's a little dark, I had to close a curtain. But yeah, so I like that. I think I want to add a little band on the spine, a little stripe right here. Like a fancy leather-bound book might have. I think I'll do that with this brown. Let's see, this, and then... Alright, so this is set to dry, so I'm going to remove this little bit right here, and then do something cute on the front, give this little book a little title. Do I have a craft knife? No. What do I have? A tiny little Swiss Army knife. It works, though, most of the time. Although the scissors might work better, actually. You're not going to be able to see this. There we go. That's better. Alright. So, seeing as this is a Valentine's card, I feel like making it a book of love poetry would be really cute. I don't know, is that cheesy? I think that would be really cute. And now that I'm thinking about it, this pencil is not going to show up worth a damn. Okay, I've got a Sepia Pigma Micron. That should look nice. I'm freehanding it, so like, pray for me. That looks alright. Yeah, that looks fine. And some little... There we go. That's really cute. That's really cute. Wow. Okay. You know, I said I was gonna add glitter glue, and now I feel like I can't not, because I promised. I promised glitter glue. So we're gonna add a little bit right here, you know, kind of where they would add like little bits of gold on an old leather-bound book. Is this reducing this to children's crafts? Maybe. I don't give a shit. It's still nicer than a card you'd buy at the store. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. And then we'll write some stuff in it. All that was left to do was to write a little note on the inside and glue in the inside of the card. And with that, it's done. Pretty relieved that I was actually able to film all of this in one day, because that was my timeline. I had one day to film the entire card making process, and I did it. The lighting has changed. It's changed a lot. Let's see if I can't fix that. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Damn. So, it's done. It's really fucking cute. I'm very happy with this. I know this is a different video than I would normally do. Normally I do art. If you're a subscriber, you already know that. Normally I do art. I hope you're okay with this little crafting interlude. I really needed a video that was a little easier on me than after the last one. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you think it's cute. If you want to make a card like this, I know it wasn't really a tutorial, but if you want to make a card like this and share it with me on Instagram, yeah, go right ahead. And like I mentioned in my last video, we are inching towards 500 subscribers. So to celebrate, I am hoping to do a Q&A. So if you would like to leave any questions in the comments below, you get double the saucy points if you leave a question for the Q&A. Now, like I said, like, subscribe, leave a comment if you're feeling saucy, leave a question for the Q&A if you're feeling double saucy. I would really love if the light would not fuck with my outro, but we're dealing with it. It's just gonna be dark. It's just gonna be dark. I hope you have a fantastic Valentine's Day, and I will see you next time with a significantly more art-related video. Bye-bye.